It was a rainy evening when Ryan came home from college, his hair damp, his backpack heavier than usual. The house felt oddly warm despite the storm outside. His stepmother, Elena, was in the kitchen, humming softly as she made tea. Her soft brown eyes met his as he walked in, and she smiled. "Rough day?" she asked. Ryan nodded, dropping his bag by the door. "Long lectures. And soaked socks." Elena laughed. "Come sit. I'll make you something warm." They sat together in the cozy living room, the sound of rain tapping the windows. Elena handed him a steaming mug. As he sipped, he noticed her scent, soft lavender and something deeper. She wore a simple cotton dress, but somehow it clung to her curves just right. "You always know how to make things better," he said, gazing at her. She tilted her head, her smile faint but curious. "You've grown up so fast, Ryan. Sometimes I forget you're not a boy anymore." That comment hung between them, heavy and strange. Over the next few weeks, their bond deepened. They shared more laughs, late-night movies, and sometimes long conversations that felt more intimate than they should have. One evening, he accidentally brushed her hand while reaching for popcorn, and neither of them moved away. His heart began to race whenever she was around. Her gentle touches on his shoulder, the way she looked into his eyes just a little too long, it all became impossible to ignore. There was a magnetic pull between them, unspoken yet undeniable. One night, Elena found him in the backyard, sitting under the stars. "Couldn't sleep?" she asked. He looked up. "Just thinking." She sat beside him, close. "About what?" "You." She blinked. "Ryan." He turned to her, his voice soft. "I know it's wrong to feel this way, but I can't help it." There was silence. Then she whispered, "You're not the only one feeling confused." Their eyes locked, and for a brief moment, time stopped. He leaned closer. She didn't pull back. Their lips met, gently, cautiously, but full of longing. The kiss deepened, and when they finally pulled apart, Elena's eyes shimmered. "We shouldn't," she said, breathless. "But we did." That night, they didn't go further. But something had changed. Their hearts were tangled now, and guilt mixed with desire. The next morning, Elena avoided his gaze. She acted normal, like nothing had happened. But Ryan could see the way her hands trembled when she poured coffee. Over the next few days, something shifted. Elena grew distant. She spent more time in her room. Ryan tried to talk, but she brushed him off. One evening, he overheard her talking on the phone. "I can't do this anymore," she whispered. "He's just a boy. But I feel so drawn to him. It's dangerous." Ryan's chest tightened. Was she talking about him? Later that night, he slipped a note under her door. "Meet me in the garage. Midnight. Just talk." She came. Her face was pale in the dim light. "You shouldn't have heard that," she said. "I had to. I need to know what's going on." Elena looked torn. "I never meant to fall for you. It just happened." He stepped closer. "Then don't run away." There was silence. Heavy, charged. "I don't want to," she finally whispered. They stood there, inches apart, hearts pounding. The tension was unbearable. "Tell me what you want," Ryan said. Elena's voice trembled. "I want you, but I'm scared." He reached out, brushing her cheek. "Then let's take it slow. One step at a time." And just before the lights went out, she leaned into him again, and this time, her kiss was full of promise and danger. Midnight had never felt so alive. Ryan lay in his bed, staring at the ceiling, his lips still tingling from Elena's kiss. He knew things were spiraling into dangerous territory, yet he couldn't stop himself. The next morning, Elena acted distant again, calm on the surface, but something burned behind her eyes. Ryan caught glimpses of her pacing in the kitchen, staring at her phone, whispering to herself. That evening, he finally confronted her in the hallway. "Why are you avoiding me?" he asked, his voice low. "I'm not," she replied quickly, but her eyes betrayed her. "You're scared." She looked up. "Yes. I'm scared of what this means, what we're becoming." Ryan stepped closer. "I don't care what the world thinks. I just want to be near you. She hesitated. I feel things I'm not supposed to feel for you, Ryan. Then feel them, he said softly. With me. That night, Elena invited him to her room under the pretense of helping her fix a shelf. But neither of them even looked at the shelf. The air between them was electric. You shouldn't be here, she whispered. You asked me to come. She turned, facing him. You know what this could lead to, don't you? His voice dropped to a whisper. Say it. I want you, she said, her voice trembling. But not just physically. You make me feel alive again. And that terrifies me. Ryan gently brushed a strand of hair from her face. Then stopped fighting it. Their lips met again, this time with urgency. She clutched his shirt as he pulled her closer. His fingers danced along her waist. Her breath hitched as he whispered, You're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Elena's cheeks flushed. You have no idea what your words do to me. I think I do, he whispered in her ear, his voice smooth and low. Every time I look at you, I lose control a little more. She gasped softly. Say more. You're the woman I think about when I close my eyes. The one whose voice I hear when I can't sleep. I dream of your touch. I want to know what every inch of you feels like, but only when you're ready. Elena's fingers tightened around his arms. You make me feel wanted, like a woman again. They stood still for a moment, hearts pounding. Then she stepped back. Not tonight, she said, her voice shaky. But soon. Ryan nodded. I'll wait. As long as you need. Just then, a loud knock echoed through the house. Elena froze. Who's that? Ryan's eyes narrowed. I don't know. It's past midnight. She opened the front door hesitantly. A man stood there, tall, dark-haired, and angry. Elena, he said sharply. We need to talk. Now. Ryan watched from the shadows. Elena turned to him, panic in her eyes. Who is he? Ryan asked. My ex-husband, she whispered. Your father. Ryan's blood ran cold. What is he doing here? He asked, voice tight. Elena shook her head. He found out something. I don't know how. Suspense choked the room. The man's voice grew louder outside. Ryan could hear him yelling about betrayal, secrets, and something being disgusting. Elena turned to Ryan. Go. Hide. Please. Ryan backed away, confused and heartbroken. In the quiet of the dark hallway, Ryan whispered to himself, This isn't over. I'll fight for her, no matter what. Upstairs, he texted her one last time that night. Whatever happens, I'm yours. Mind, body, soul. She replied, and I'm yours, even if the world turns against us. Their story wasn't over. It was just beginning, messy, forbidden, but undeniably real.